Welcome to today's video, guys. I am in the Turbo S heading over to the machine shop to get my cylinder head for the SR20. Hopefully in this video we'll get it back in the car along with the new ZF6 speed. If you remember in the previous videos we kind of ran out of time, so we thought it was simpler just to throw the stock SR trans in. But hopefully I can fit the head in this car. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to. I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna rip over the compound. Stop by CW Pence where the homies got the head knocked out for me real quick. It's crazy, it's been a minute since I've seen them, probably since the last time I was doing SR stuff. You guys are gonna laugh when you see the two SR heads in the front of my car. I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the video, but one of the biggest struggles of the compound has been finding food places to eat because we're kind of like in the middle of Swampville. Found a little general store that I'm trying for the first time. I really enjoyed stopping there because it reminded me of up north, a lot of down-to-earth people, small conversation, people smiling. Hopefully the food's good. All right, we're back at the shop, and I just want to let you guys know, in case you're wondering, you can indeed fit two complete cylinder heads in the front of a 992 911. I'd like to interrupt this video with a special broadcast. If you guys missed out on your chance to get an S15 deck, the last ever time this car is running FD, the last ever FD S15 skate deck, we do have some more left of. So the rig is coming back tomorrow, Thursday, with some of these decks that we had set aside for events. We had a little bit left over, as well as all our limited edition FD merch, where we had some special colorways for different rounds. All that will be available Thursday, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you set a reminder. They're gonna go fast. And also a reminder, every $5 you spend will get you an entry for a chance to win the 24 karat gold Blitz 03's 18-inch and $2,000 cash. Thank you, bye. So all yesterday was kind of like a setup day for what I am now doing today. Apart from putting the engine pack together, one thing I've been working on is my handbrake situation. I'm gonna kind of run you through all the logic, but right now, I just wanna let you guys know, I was trying to get dry ice for this because I thought I would need it. The sound deadening on this came up so easy, I was able to literally just pry it up with a hammer. There's very little glue left over as well. Just kind of use a chisel and a hammer, kind of like outline my lines and then peeled it right up. So I'm cleaning this up since we're gonna end up needing to weld here. And I'll kind of show you through all the process of figuring out where I need to put it and everything in a minute. May have gone a little bit overboard with this space, but it's all right. It'll make Marco's job easier when he goes to weld this thing. Now this is a pretty cool piece of machinery. Let me show you it outside of the car. Now, if you guys remember my videos way back when I was doing the 350Z handbrake and spent like probably 2 days on it, I'm a big fan of hiding your handbrake so it's as clean as possible. You can't see the master and not really having it in the way, because nothing's worse than driving a drift car and then hitting your knee and having stuff bump up against the master, and it's just annoying. I've been out of the handbrake game for a while. I haven't known a lot of the new stuff that's hit the market, but we got a pallet of Chase Bay's stuff that showed up yesterday for Drift HQ, and it had Chase Bay's handbrake solution. And I have to say, this is probably the coolest handbrake I've ever seen, especially this guy right here. So this is a reverse style, and if you're hiding it underneath your radio or whatever, this is ideal because what it does is it turns your master and then it lets you either remote mount or mount your reservoir on here, and you can kind of angle it if you need to or have it straight up. But the main key thing is this is the lowest profile handbrake I have ever seen, and I like how his design does not have a nut that can get loose or be tightened too much and cause the handbrake to bind. It's just very well thought out, and it's very low profile. The grip is a nice soft grip, and then there is also the other style which would have the master facing you, but I tried it and it didn't work between the seat, and it would make it so the seat can't slide forward, which I didn't like. So what I'm doing, one of the other things that he sells is a reinforcement plate. So I'm gonna have Marco weld this to the chassis, and then this will basically thread onto this, and it's gonna be in the perfect location, and you guys are about to see just why it is the perfect location. In addition to having the head surfaced and cleaning up the block, one thing that we're doing this time, we're using the old trusty copper spray trick. We've never had an issue with it, so we're going back to the basics, and hopefully now that the head's properly surfaced, when it's probably worked before and that was probably half the issue. Also using Mazurix head studs, which are the move, and I knew they were the move, but they're out of stock. I just happened to buy an engine that came with a set brand new in box. And to show you the difference, if you look compared to a normal ARP, which is in my hand, you can see that the Mazurix studs are a bit longer and they actually bottom out in the block, which should help tremendously. And like I said, it took quite some time yesterday to figure this out, but I was able to mount the handbrake and put it where the old hazard light used to be and get it right in this hole. Obviously I'll clean it up and I'll paint this piece so it'll look a lot nicer, but check that out. And then I should still be able to fit a head unit in there, all my climate control and everything. It's gonna look super freaking clean, and I'm stoked.
Oh God.
So that breakfast spot that I talked about in the beginning of this video, I may or may not have ruined it, because now I'd say at this point today, in addition to going to breakfast, again, we're rolling up 5 deep, plus a second car with Colette, her family, Nick's in town, and all of Drift HQ is there. So we've got like 30 people taking over this poor little restaurant.
30, Sizzler.
30 people?
Maybe.
Did you get a count? No, definitely way more than 15.
You want to tell them what you said?
Probably. What?
What's your opinion on the meatball sub there, Adam?
You know my opinion, Marco. Please,
okay.
please don't start this.
Fuck it.
It would. It was a good sandwich. Does not look like the most comfortable thing to be welding, and I'm sorry, Marco.
It's expected. Anything interior welding is always like this.
If you recall earlier on, we were having some issues with the custom clutch that we ordered to go with our PMC kit. But now, since we have time and we were able to get the right parts, the PMC kit is going on. So for the first time, this thing will be a 6-speed ZF out of a 335i in my car. Now, this is a prototype adapter kit. It's not on the market yet, but if it works and it feels good and everything's good about it, we will start offering it with Drift HQ. Quick shot so you guys can see what it looks like, all welded up before Marco lays some paint on it. Probably could have gotten away with just bolting it, but sometimes the transom will flex a little bit, so it's always a good idea to reinforce it.
Oh, how the tides have turned.
It looks so good.
Now look at you.
I'm so pumped.
Cramped up.
I've been so hyped on my handbrake that I've spent 2 days on it and haven't filmed a single clip.
Well, look at you now.
Big brake guy.
You love your brake so much, you got 2 of them.
No, this all this effort just to make fun of myself every time I use it. Just because we're using a BMW transmission, it's like he knew or something. Pops into our shop.
I felt it.
What are you doing in Florida?
I'm helping Duarte with his Drift F80 build.
So that will be on the Drift HQ channel. I think you guys have been filming, right?
Yep.
That's exciting.
Pretty much everything.
One of my favorite characters. Martin is super backlogged with stuff, so what Jordan's actually gonna do while he's here, he's got a chip burner, so we're able to pull the chip out of the car and like take a look at things. So we're gonna throw this car in the dyno with the engine, make sure everything looks good. And if we need to make some adjustments.
We can do little things as long as he says it's okay, which I think he did, right?
Yeah, so Martin's gonna basically like, we'll send him data and then he'll be like, okay, try tweaking this, and then we'll do that, and should be good.
Pro SR tuner now.
Don't say that.
Yeah, do never come to me for SR tune, please.
Yeah, the SR people, they're not as bad as N54 people.
No one is.
Here's a couple quick detail shots just to show you guys some of the stuff going on under the car since we haven't had this trans in. This was a custom aluminum drive shaft made by Drive Shaft Pro. If you guys need a drive shaft from them, we can help you spec it out and get everything ordered with Drift HQ. All the custom drive shafts and drive shaft orders we do through them, and they get crazy turnarounds and have been known to make miracles happen. Apart from that, you'll see we also have the Clutch Masters delay valve up here. This is kind of key with BMW transmissions because they work factory with a Guibo, which kind of dampens the shock that you get from drivetrain. This kind of simulates that by just giving you a little bit slower release on the clutch pedal and can be known to save gearboxes. This 6-speed should take quite the beating, but it's still always a good idea to have, especially on a drift car where we tend to be rather abusive to the gearbox. You know how we all got that one friend that says they're gonna do something crazy, but never actually does it, and then you got your other friend that says they're gonna do something crazy, but actually does it. And I think today, that friend is stopping by. And when I said crazy, I mean crazy. It's so windy. Like I said, guys, look who finally stopped by.
Yeah, dude. Stoked to be here, man. This place looks amazing. Your trees are really tall.
Just casually, just dropping by in the area?
Yeah, dude, we stole it.
Yeah. You're crazy, dude. Well, I gotta show you the place now. We have some fun, some go-karting.
I'm so excited. This place looks amazing.
Nice
Your
tall trees.
So tall. I don't get them like this over by me, dude. I gotta see your equipment too. The lawn looks good.
Thanks, man.
Lawn looks great.
Don't tear it up.
I'm not gonna.
We got Colette gathering all the secrets from the Corvette man himself.
I need them all.
What do you think about this unit here?
Needs some bald eagles, clearly.
Yeah,
The nest
it's
is
not
empty.
finished yet.
All right, so you got the official tour.
Yeah, this place is huge. Now what, we go go-kart?
Yep, you know it.
Fire me up.
We were going back and forth a while in the beginning. I know I was sending you photos and everything. You're hyping me up on this place, and it's cool.
Oh, dude, I'm proud of you. Look at this place.
Bringing
Man,
you
it's
around.
like-
It's no racetrack,
it's
but
beautiful. It's just so perfect. And there's so much just inside area. I mean, so much stuff. It's insane.
I still can't get over this. Oh, sir, I'll drop you off. Don't worry.
Thank you, sir.
Corvette man, working on Corvettes.
Big Corvette guys over here.
A lot of Corvette people here now.
My port car. I broke the steering column. Hey, remember that loud pop when we were dropping everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the steering column.
Is it okay?
No. Need to buy a new one. She
You'll
broke.
have that on those big.
Dude, I just threw one of those away.
Oh, no. Don't say that.
Yeah, when we moved, I threw Ruby's away. That's trash.
All right, I missed the true first start. Let's all pretend like this is the first time we've ever heard an SR before. Wow. He's purring. That's what a valve job sounds like right there. Oh no. He's so excited for an SR, huh?
I heard an SR from the distance.
Yeah.
You have no charge pipe on.
Yeah, we know that, sir.
It's not gonna run good like that. It runs great. I'll plug the map and it'll probably be better.
Back in the go-karts. Fellas, let's do it. Yep. I'll show you the route. I'm glad you guys came because it gives us an excuse to pull out the units.
Look at these things.
I know.
They're just waiting to be ripped.
Yes, sir. Check some oil on these things. Make sure they got fuel. Might need to clean up some of the plugs. They've been sitting for a while. Back in business, baby. A lot of random stuff in this one. I think that's going to conclude this video. I haven't really talked about the weather too much here in Florida, but it is beautiful now. Look at this place. It is so freaking pretty. I had a blast. I'm glad the boys were able to stop over today. It was fun getting to see them. Fun getting to rip some go-karts. I'm gonna go edit this up. Mike's away for like the next week, so I'm gonna be doing all my own filming and editing, so give me a break if it's not so good or I don't impress you guys fully. But yeah, thanks for watching. We have some issues with the clutch going on right now. It's just being a pain to bleed. So hopefully we'll get it to bleed tonight and have it on the rollers tomorrow, or the hubs, I should say. Dial her in and then hopefully do some more drifting with it in its final form. Thanks guys, I'll see you soon.